far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay.
Pull up.
Rastafari, no, I'm a princess that star. Come next to make a try there. Jano. Yo, then, yo, then, yo, my princess gone. Far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. Yo, my princess gone, far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. From the other day, so she a flap up on me, sister, she go flip with the little shots and she a pitch up on the rip. It's like she all forget about the royalness. A friend and company, she a follow me get the tip. Yo, round about she does a jump, she does a skip. So what put the others where you know you used to keep. So what put the king where you used to be with. Yo, well me sister that a hand, a loyal, she just gone. Far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. My princess gone, far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. I make the church die in the day, she make the church die in the night. And she knows that she was wrong, and she know that I was right. One to royal, listen, boy, you not act polite. Well, me sister, that you ready for put up a fight from the other day, me. Sister, you have been hype. Well, you find them, you go follow, you follow the wrong type. My princess gone, far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. My princess gone, far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay. From the other day, she just a flap up on my sister, she go flip with the little shots and say you pitch up on her hip. She no remember about the king royalness. Well, a friend and company, she a follow me get the tip. So what are you the king man you used to be with? Yo, well, it seems like says it is my princess gone, far, far away. And she left me, I know, saying she's going to stay.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the morning show. I'm your host, Lisa Legs, and it's all about love. Good morning. Big up Michael Johnson anchoring love in the chat. He's in the US of A, Georgia. 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 Michael Johnson is anchoring love in Georgia right now. And I just want to say a very special good morning to you, Mike. This is the morning show and it's all about love. I just realized that when I started the Twitter spaces, the camera and the mic was on. And just now I checked and the mic was off. I'm not here for the kinks and the twists and turns of the Twitter Spaces algorithm and the things they like to do to make my broadcasting difficult. So I guess they just missed out on that big tune by Jam Mason, My Princess Gone, that we just used to start off the morning show. Yes, yes, yes. This is the morning show, and I am your host, Lisa Legs. We anchor Love Live Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Wagwan, wagwan. I see everybody jumping in the YouTube chat. Me love that. Hi, Fowles and Keisha Taylor. Good morning. Good morning. Let me just go right into it and play the morning show theme song, because let me tell you how I set my alarm to take a 20-minute nap and it turned into 40 minutes, and that's why I'm late today. But you know, I could front and act like it was something else, but I'm gonna be transparent, y'all. I put the clothes in the dryer, I ate some food, and that ethnic fatigue took a hold of me. Truth be told, I was having some dreams, and those dreams was dreaming. You know, a lot of us, we get our messages in the dreams, so we're gonna leave that where it's at. I'm not making excuses, I'm just letting you know. Gratitude for being patient with me as we start the morning show today. A little bit slow. Here is To Love, the morning show theme song by yours truly, Lisa Legs. And do remember, it's all about love. It's all about love. Love, yeah. One by one, we are marching as Zion. Two by two, heart strong like a lion. Unified one, pride as the team set. Togetherness a group, so let's not forget how good it feels to know your sister love you. How reassuring to know your brother got you. Stress is in your mind, and so is this recession. War would have been if love was an obsession. Rise up, keep your head up, live love and live on. Be strong, keep holding on. Stand up for your rights. Live love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. Live love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. Stories told of a single mother who said if she could do it again, she wouldn't bother. But yet she put that child up on a ladder and would do anything for that child. The same story to single father applied. The same strength within him lies. The knowledge and the reassurance of the facts. You know when you really know how good it feels to know your sister love you. How reassuring to know your brother got you. Stress is in your mind and so is this recession. War would have end if love was an obsession. One by one we are marching as Zion. Two by two hearts strong like a lion. Unified one pride as solid team set. Togetherness a creed, so let's not forget. Live love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. For your right, stand up for your rights. Live, love, love, living. Be strong, keep holding on. Rise up, keep your head up. Live, love, and live up. We got the YouTube chat going off, and I love it. Let me share some of the gems being dropped on YouTube right now. This is what I love about the Anchor Love crew, right? We attract like minds and like hearts, and we will let our powers combine. We all level up together. Care Beer Steer. So we got love is strong like a lion. With love, you can heal the world. All facts, everything. Big up Foles in the chat. Foles, Wagwan Star. Big up yourself. Welcome to the Anchor Love Crew vibes. Mr. Foles music. I hope that, you're making some music that reflects the powerful messages you're dropping in the chat. The world needs some more of that. I'm your host, Lisa Legs, and not only am I your host of the Mawnin Show, but I also make music. So you can see me in the YouTube chat frolicking about from my music page. Just in case you don't know, that's me hosting the show. So today we have, we have an interesting start to the day. And I forgot to start my GoPro camera, which is why I got up and was moving around. Plus, I also put a little lip gloss on. But you know what I just realized, y'all? I got a new angle on my GoPro now. See, the thing is, I'm calibrating, right? We're calibrating for the season 3 launch of the Mawnin Show, which means making sure we got the camera angles right, we got the sound right, all the technology of it sort out, everything I plug in and I work. Tell me why I just found the GoPro angle I've been looking for this whole time just now. Whole time I've been moving the camera around just to make sure I get the right shot. Now I got the right shot. I just found the right spot. This is what anchoring love in flow is all about. This is what we do when we continually show up and we do our best, any means necessary, and we don't make excuses. Gratitude Falls. Yes, this is a love channel made just for the Anchor Love crew. Woohoo! I do a daily broadcast 7 a.m. Eastern time every day. It's really short, average 10 to 15 minutes. Just a quick appetizer. I actually have the affirmations from today right here. And I also freestyle at the end of that daily self-love message because, I've always been a songwriter. And people would say I'm freestyling when I'm speaking passionately. And some of my songs, they would say, oh, that sounded like it was a freestyle. So, I decided last year that I was going to tap into whatever freestyle prowess might be innately lying within me. And, it just flowed into me doing the challenging myself. I got a new beat every week, and I challenge myself, and I freestyle at the end of the daily self-love message. And I laugh at myself when I mess up. The goal is to just keep going and keep flowing, pun intended. So I say all that to say, as I play this next big tune that I'm queuing up for playing our way right now, this big tune from Desiree's new Guardian album, Immortal Combat. I don't know if y'all heard, but Desiree got a new album, y'all, Immortal Combat. It is fire. The album is fire. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. It's interesting because when I start off season 3 of the Mawnin Show, don't mind me, I'm killing mosquitoes. I'm outside. When I start off season 3 of the Mawnin Show, I will start it off with 5 major love keys. And these 5 major love keys also include I am. I bet you didn't know that, huh?
Why does the woman melanin fight fertility with sterilization? They bring drugs in the hood to bring down population, guns in the hood to bring down population, grandparenthood to bring down population, poison the food to bring down population.
Hold on. Can somebody say pull on?
Why is the woman melanin fighting fertility with sterilization? They bring drugs in the hood to bring down population, guns in the hood to bring down population, grandparenthood to bring down population, poison the food to bring down population, frequency to control control your mood with them Babylon song. Men in prison to bring them population. Medical apartheid bring them population. Making money doing stuff and getting donation. How much them want and 7 million. Plan already set in motion. Genetic weaponry, fighting genealogy. Like they want your penny advance to pay a penalty. Look how they scan the color of skin openly. We can't take the energy, them got no lobby. How we looked and we searched, they were empty. Plotting to shot in others like to make this lengthy. I want a try life for us to try extend this. Hunting for certainty, any cannibal hungry. Spiritual war like battleship Galactica. No affection from none of the earth's afflictors. The lies fight against our truth or constitute. They're gonna lose. There's not a mortal combat to be immortal combat. There's not a mortal combat being immoral combat. To genocide generations, they're fighting against the semen of melanin. Boys move like G.I. Joe to bring down population. More shots fired to bring down population. Traps in the hood so that you can't escape from. Hood with the hood to bring down population. Robbing the hood and causing separation. Poorest neighborhoods they get the most money from. After them and then and bring down population. Making money doing so and getting donation. How much them want and several million. Plan already set in motion. Arrivals rivalry, them on them cavalry. Artillery to fight against what's in our arteries. Increasing killing of women and children these days. For their secret World War III, them got no lobby. How we looked and researched, they were empty. Plotting to shut at others like to make this lengthy. And them are fight by the cause of missing bodies. Hunting for certainty, any cannibal hungry. Spiritual war like it is the clash of titans. As if them want make the world a big boxing ring. They lies fight against just the truth of constitute. They're gonna lose. Them start a mortal combat to be immortal combat. Them start a mortal combat being immoral combat. They drop the bomb over population. I'm pulling the trigger of retribution. Money as tradition as ammunition. Rifle of chef to pass and cap up transmissions. Shooting to kill our good vibration. When them devil fire it, we fire back on them. When them evil fire it, we fire back on them. When them devil fire it, we fire back on them. When them evil fire it, we fire back on them.
Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat. Them fight a Mortal Kombat to the immortal combat.
Them start a mortal combat to be immortal combat. Them start a mortal combat being immoral combat.
One thing about Desiree, she don't mince words, okay? That's one thing you can guarantee. She's gonna wake it up and she's gonna say what needs to be said for the benefit of all of we. She talking about everything in that tune. She talking about Planned Parenthood. She talking about poisoning the food, poisoning the water, attacking the women and the children, the medical industry. Yeah, she waking it up on that big tune. That was Immortal Combat of the Guardian album by Desiree. Big up Desiree anywhere you're there. On the morning show, we love to play reggae music and amapiano. Big tunes that are going to activate the joy within us, but also some social awareness. Seen? And I'm not going to say I don't play any hip-hop because I've been known to play a little hip-hop or a few. But, you know, like I said, the tunes have to be of a certain vibrational frequency. to bring us to a closer and a deeper awareness of the love and the unity that we're cultivating. The Morning Show is all about music, affirmations, and community. It's a presentation of the Art of Healing Community Center, and all roads lead to Art of Healing. Art of Healing is a platform for self-transformation. It is a 501c3 charity organization founded by yours truly, Lisa Legs. And when I say it's all about love, it's because I have recognized the power of creating interactive art experiences in the heart of the hood, in the most underserved communities. I'm talking about the thugs at the door knowing that they gotta pull up their pants before they come in. And they do it willingly as they come in and experience the art of healing. True story. So the song that the beat that you're hearing is in the background is actually the instrumental from one of my songs called Time for Change. Now, I wrote Time for Change years ago. This is the true story. Let me give you a little testimony. Come closer. I'm joking. This is the thing, right? I never planned on creating Art of Healing Community Center. It created itself. Yes. Can you imagine an entire charity organization creating itself through my divine obedience? Facilitated through my divine obedience? I decided I was going to do what I can with what I have and create an art gallery for a new publication because I have a background in publishing. And I wanted to go back to my first love, which is writing. And not just writing, but writing about a divine feminine lifestyle. So that first art exhibit was called Divinely Feminine. I had artists curated. I curated a collection of art pieces from all these amazing artists. OMG. I had abstract art, portrait art. I had all different types of art experiences. Y'all, I had a workshop that Saturday afternoon called Art of Healing, where everyone was going to just express themselves. I created a giant chalkboard, whiteboard wall, half of it chalkboard, half of it whiteboard, and I created just what I would call the Love Express, which is like a spaceship that you travel to your innermost, deepest self. And I created a nursery rhyme. Grab a brush or some chalk, express yourself, no need to talk. Tell me how that art workshop became the name of the entire movement. Yes, since then, Art of Healing has been featured on WSVN Fox News. We've been called to participate in Art and Mind Day. We've done art shows with the Miami-Dade Public Library back to back annually. And when you've created something that the community finds tangibly useful, there's no turning back from there. And I don't know stopping. From doing a free after-school art program and seeing the smiles on the children's faces, knowing that they can create, watching the homeschool co-op march in, singing and chanting, you can't have a heart without the word art. You can't have a heart without the word art. Because I told them that to empower them during their art class as they created their artist bio and get ready for Art Basel. I am so wowed and in awe of everything that has come out of my divine obedience when I make a declaration to do the best that I can with what I have, and then I wow myself. So when I tell you that Synchronicity 4.5, one of the affirmations that came out today, I take leaps of faith. I live this. Synchronicity 4.5. Can you see that? I take leaps of faith. Do something. Do something. Do something. Yeah, do something. Because you'll be surprised of your capability and your capacity just because you decided to do something wholeheartedly. Wow yourself. This is Lisa Legs and I'm about to play Time for Change right now. Like I said, I wrote this song years ago, but I finally recorded it for release this year. I attempted to record it before, but for me the energy wasn't right. And for me to put music out, the frequency that I'm in when I lace these sonic messages, I'm very responsible with that. So, feel like I'm chasing myself. I mean, I've always felt like I'm chasing myself because my art paves the way for me to be myself. And as I pick up myself off the shelf in my own personal journey, this Time for Change record is actually a living testament. Yeah. When the time comes, you're ready to start it. Can't just sit down and look if you really want it. Get up, stand up, make a move, get out and get something, show and prove. Cause it better if say at least me try. Instead of style arting or watching my life fly by. Or even worse, later with the woulda, coulda, shoulda, what me do now, what me future. So me look deep inside and assess every trial and tribulation is a test. What seem like it not help me makes me stronger. Watch me persevere and last longer. Give my dreams a proper go. Work long term down into short term goals you don't know. I work it down to that first step. And when me step out the first time, fully rep. Because when the time come we have to change our ways. Can't just stand up so a street side again. It's like it never ceases to appear. One small start step can win a race. When the time come we have to change our ways. Can't just stand up so a street side again. It's like it never ceases to appear. One small start step can win a race. When the time come you're ready to start it. Can't just sit down and look if you really want it. Get up, stand up, make a move, get out and get something, show and prove. Cause it better if say at least we try. Instead of style arting or watching my life fly by. Or even worse, later with the woulda, coulda, shoulda, what me do now, what me future. So me look deep inside and assess every trial and tribulation is a test. What seem like it not help me makes me stronger. Watch me persevere and last longer. Give my dreams a proper go. Work long term down into short term goals you don't know. And work it down to that first step. And when me step out the first time, fully rep. Because when the time come we have to change our ways. Can't just stand up so a street side again. It's like it never ceases to appear. One small start step can win a race. When the time come we have to change our ways. Can't just stand up so a street side again. It's like it never ceases to appear. One small start step can win a race. When the time comes, be ready to start it. Can't just sit down and look if you really want it. Get up, stand up, make a move, get out and get something, show and prove. Y'all feel me, right? Y'all feel me, right? One small start step can win a race. I'd rather do my best right now. I mean, I express myself clearly in that tune. I'd like to think that my work ethic, my determination, my willpower, my perseverance, my motivation to keep going every day, I'd like to think that I expressed all that adequately in Time for Change. Want me to know I'm a future. In case you don't speak Jamaican, the things that I do right now determine my future. Yeah. So what are you doing now that is an investment in your future? Yeah, that's the vibe. That's what I'm talking about. You know why?
Out in the street, they call it
Jam rock, jump with the thugs and camp. 2 pound of in a van back. It in a your handbag, your knapsack, it in a your backpack. This melody your girlfriend contact. Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas, bedtime stories, and pose like them name Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are no back to. The thugs them we do what them got to. And won't think twice to don't make them start drop it. With the pin file long and it a beat rapid. Police come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So no bother post up if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone.
Political violence can't done. Pure ghosts and phantom.
The youth them get blind by stardom.
Now the king of kings are called. Whole man to pick me. So wave on the and if you with me. To see this operation sick me. Them suit not fit me. To win the election them trick with them. Them down to nothing at all. Come on, let's face it. I get our education's basic. And most of the youth them waste it. And when them waste it, that's when them take the guns replace it. Then them don't stand a chance at all. And that's why enough little youth have up some fat with the chuck in a them back pocket. And a bleach at night time in a some black jacket. All who not lock black say them a lock rocket. Them we pull you up a current like a shock socket. Them we run a road block which but the cops block it. And from now till a morning no stop clock it. If them run out of rounds a broke back ratchet. South side, north side, east coast, west coast. Yo, Cornwall, Middlesex and Surrey, y'all.
Out in the streets, they call it
Jamaica, 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 Jamaica.
Welcome to Jam Rock. And wherever you are right now is Jam Rock, so make sure you take care of that. Zine, I'm out in South Florida right now anchoring Love. Big up Fowls in the chat. And I just wanted to bring some news to the local community. And if you have some local cues, I was going to say local cues, but if you do have some local cues that you'd like to share how to navigate your Jam Rock, please feel free to reach out. The Mawnin Show hotline is 305-563-9437. Check out themawninshow.com. That's 305-563-9437. And check out themawninshow.com for more information on how you can link up. The Sharing with Sharon presents Autism Family Fun Day. Saturday, April 19th, 2025, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 700 Northeast 10th Street in Pompano Beach, Florida. For more information, call 954-600-4514, sharingwithsharon@gmail.com. There will be free family-friendly activities, interactive games, community resources, and so much more. Link up for everybody that has autism challenges in their family. Just know that these challenges that are placed in our path are there to strengthen us, fortify us, and hone our focus, especially as we choose to be the change, create the change, be the love, and create the love that we want to see in the world. I just want everybody to feel a certain type of way and a certain type of vibe today. It's Mars Day, baby. And for me, Mars Day is the day when you make a move. Mars Day is the move when you take those actions, but don't just run around and run wild. Take inspired actions, take tactical actions. And today's daily self-love message, the intention is for us to have a Mars Day self-love message to properly replenish self in order to serve lovingly for maximum fulfillment. How many of us lovers and givers actually take the time out to properly replenish ourselves? I'm not talking about taking a quick nap because you're passing out anyways and can't even function. I'm talking about indulging in your self-love habits. Enforcing and reinforcing self-love habits any means necessary. Taking the time out to frolic. When was the last time you frolicked? I'll wait. Right, that's what I thought. I don't see anybody posted in the chat the last time they frolicked. It's taking that long to think about it. It was way too long ago. I invite you to indulge in your inner child qualms, yearnings of the heart, and needs. And do some frolicking. Do something that makes you cackle so hard, tears run down your face and your tummy hurts. Get a coloring book and color. Just sit with your favorite song on and color. You can't have a heart without the word art. So indulge in some art. Don't tell me you're not an artist. Do something to express yourself lovingly. Even the most painful of feelings and moods and situations can be expressed in love. So as we indulge ourselves this Mars Day, please properly replenish yourself in order to serve lovingly for maximum fulfillment. Nobody wants your resentful loving. Nobody wants you to be serving and giving under duress, all extra tired and burnt out, resenting the people that you got to show up for because deep down you tired, or even worse, you don't even know you're resenting them because you don't pay attention to yourself. Give yourself that attention. Self-Love Habits 2.1 is one of the affirmations that came out today. I make time for me. Make time for me. Give yourself some me time any means necessary. If you got somebody in your life that you love and adore, this is for the grown-ups. You got your person that you love. So romantic. Ooh. Wouldn't you make time to do something that you know they like? Especially if it don't really take too much out of you. What if this person likes to eat pho? Big up the pho lovers. I love me some good pho. What if the person you love and adore, your cuddle buddy, what if they love to eat pho every 2 weeks? You don't even have to be there. You just got to make sure that you don't ask them to do anything in pho time. You going to block pho time? Or you going to make time for pho? Yes, I love this. I make time for me, myself, and I in the chat. Falls, you some big Ankle Love Crew mood right now. I just want you to know that the Ankle Love Crew vibe is vibing over on YouTube. Big up your breasts and big up your chest. You know the rest. When you pour into yourself, you position yourself to be at your best, to give your best. So don't you want to be at your best for the people that you want to serve lovingly for maximum fulfillment? Don't you want to be fulfilled after serving as opposed to be burnt out? Driving on the road and swerving? Nah, we're gonna do our best in a way that is sustainable by taking time to replenish ourselves properly on this Mars Day. Feel me? That's what we gonna do. Rise to the occasion for yourself and appreciate it all. Being present 2.1. This is Lisa Legs. Welcome to the Mawnin Show.
Rise to the occasion, look at yourself and say you're strong. No one can stop you, yeah. Rise to the occasion, go ahead, you know you're strong. No one can stop you. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get up and step towards your goal, it's alright.
Fulfill your needs and wants.
You to make the people read and meditate, others move scanty, yo. Some people are conscious about life, others are still panting, yo. Some people like strong drink, cognac, champagne and brandy, yo. Babies love ice cream and cake and candy, yo. I love herbs and girls, good words, roots and shanty, yo. Girls love clothes and shoes, girls to school brand new and the means spanking, yo. Yeah, we all need education because that's the damn thing, yo. All things fine, living it standing. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get a first step towards your goal, it's alright. Fulfill your needs and wants. You to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get a first step towards your goal, it's alright. Fulfill your needs and wants. You've got the clearance, that's the reference. Perseverance for the utmost best should be your preference. Skills of trade and talents is your evidence. Help those afar off, teach those in your residence. Oh yeah, yeah, girls getting sentiments. Look at it with a clear conscience. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get the first step towards your goal, it's alright. Fulfill your needs and wants. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get the first step towards your goal, it's alright. Whoa. People try so many things just to make a living. Thanks and praise to the King, ever living Thanksgiving, yo. Need no distractions, stay focused because it now begins. Got to achieve your goals, and that's so vivid. No crime, no killing, no confusion. Life is so real, no time for disillusion. Just like Mom would say, love is the solution. Keep making music, cause I'm a musician. It's for you to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get a first step towards your goal, it's alright. Fulfill your needs and the wants. You to make the best in the life. Now that you've got the chance, get a first step.
Yes, yes, yes. That was Sizzla Kalonji with Rise to the Occasion. How will you rise to the occasion today in order to replenish yourself properly? What are some of your favorite self-love habits to indulge in? Reveal and Heal 3.1 is here. Dare to eliminate doubt. And you know, while breaking down these affirmations earlier in the daily self-love message, make sure you go look through the love streams. You'll see I do a daily self-love message. I do one 7 a.m. every day. Every day. 7 a.m. every day. I mean, I might be a little tardy, but it's every day. 7 a.m. I say all that to say, Reveal and Heal 3.1, Dare to Eliminate Doubt, is one of the affirmations that came out today. Truth be told, it was like 6 affirmations. Y'all hear that noise in the background, right? That's my child that I tell to stay inside while I'm doing the morning show so she doesn't make noise. Every single day she's outside anyway, attempting to be as quiet as possible. When I keep telling her, just follow the instructions. Prevention is better than cure. Dare to eliminate doubt is here. Reveal and Heal 3.1. See, the thing is, a big part of replenishing yourself is to eliminate doubt. Ooh, mosquito. I like to say wandering is a waste of mind. And if wandering is a waste of mind, doesn't that mean you're burning yourself out in a certain extent, running around, wandering, moving without clarity, unrealistic expectations? So if we dare to eliminate doubt, right, wouldn't that be a way of replenishing ourselves and freeing up our mind from analysis paralysis and wonder if What? How is... No. Dare to eliminate doubt, baby. Love is the motivation also came out. Being mindful 4.2. Hold on 1 second. Didn't I ask you to keep your restaurant outside? No, there's no bringing some stuff inside when I told you that they stay outside. Thank you very much for trying to sneak that past me while I do the morning show.
I'm not trying to do that.
You are talking back right now, and that is rude and disrespectful. Thank you. And if you stomp your feet, I will pack away all your restaurant supplies. Prevention is better than cure, right? If she don't have them to use them for foolishness, then I won't have to tell her not to use them for foolishness. There's a thin line between gentle parenting and allowing your child to walk all over yourself. You know, when I was growing up, you see how she just talked back to me a while ago? The thought would have never crossed my mind to tell my mom that and talk about fine and stomp my feet and walk off. Bumbaclad! No, sir! Them pity I get away with enough! Oi! Oi! Gentle parenting parents out there, how y'all doing? This is not for the faint of heart. I will tell you that much. This gentle parenting, having them having their own opinion and stuff, is not for the faint of heart. But like I was saying, being mindful 4.2 is here. Love is the motivation. And when you know that the main motivator behind all your decisions, the words you use, the actions you take, is love, then you will find that being percent 2.1 appreciate it all, and temperance 3.3 being patient helps. It helps you to flow into synchronicity 3.6, learn all the lessons. Because as someone that's an overgiver and a recovering people pleaser, I will say one thing. I have given people so many chances after hurting me because I know that hurt people hurt people. So I give grace. I give extra room and compassion. And it just created more room for foolishness for the most part. Sometimes with accountability and clarity achieved, you know, we got on the same page and, you know, the project flowed smoother, or, you know, necessary steps and adjustments were made. But sometimes people would take you for idiot and walk all over you. So synchronicity 3.6, learn all the lessons as you appreciate it all and dare to eliminate doubt and take leaps of faith. Sometimes you gotta take these leaps of faith to put your foot down and have a healthy boundary where there wasn't a healthy boundary before. Sometimes the leap of faith is in honor and service of yourself, to dare to eliminate doubt that you're doing right by yourself. Can you imagine doubting that you're making the right decision by allowing a certain person in your inner circle? Can you imagine doubting that you're making the right decision by allowing somebody to be close to you even though they're hurting you? So dare to eliminate doubt and take that leap of faith to expeditiously move them out of your inner circle and do what you gotta do to make sure that you're making the right decision for you. Because, you know, there's this song by Mortimer that I'm about to play where he says, "Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive." Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Because guess what's going to happen? I keep getting hurt and I keep forgiving, and I gotta love you from afar now. I gotta love you from far away. I gotta stay from far and throw the love your way because I gotta protect me. I gotta dare to eliminate doubt and take a leap of faith that I'm learning all the lessons, because love is the motivation, and I'm gonna appreciate it all, including the clarity of knowing that some people are just too hurt and will continue to hurt you. So you gotta take them away from being close to you. Here's Mortimer with Lightning.
Understand.
And while I pull it up, I want to share a gem that Falls just dropped in the YouTube chat. If love is on the ship, we smile at the stars. And that's a fact.
Your love struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true. I'm in love with you. Take you as you are, lady. You ain't gotta change for me. Need you from your crown, honey, right down to the sole of your very feet. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Hold me until we die, weather together the storms of life. Forgive, oh, won't always be sunshine. Baby, we're flames of imperfection. Oh, oh, oh. Give me your heart and soul. Love me like you've never loved before. Beautiful morning dew, I'll be your shoulder to cry on to. Till my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Till my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Still stop it, stop it. Still it, stop it. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, girl. Heaven every time you let me in, girl. I know you've been waiting for a king, girl. Oh, wait no more. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. We get older and we experience, we get wiser. Burns bright like a fire and make my soul explode with desire. Such a love, oh how could I go on? You're my favorite child. Your love feels warm in the winter. So I've never felt what I feel. Girl, my love grows stronger each day. Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive. Girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Don't hurt me just because you know I forgive.
don't hurt me just because you know I'll forgive. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Because then I'm going to have to draw the line in the concrete. Listen, if you don't know, now you know. Healthy boundaries is one of the season 3 topics for the Mawnin Show. See, this is my dress rehearsal. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. First of all, I'm getting myself back into my broadcast habits. You know, muscle memory and stuff. Second of all, I'm calibrating a new format with my news anchor anointed steps. You know, so we have to figure out the new format and make room for our guests, because we will be having guests on the show like we did before when we were on the radio. And new equipment, new setup, new layout, because doing it for radio and doing it for TV are two different things. I hope I'm not spilling too much tea. But we are preparing ourselves for bringing the Mawnin Show to another level. And for season 3, we have 7 brand new topics. The Mawnin Show is an affirmation of the day rotation, right? We do 4 rounds of the topics. The topics are discussed in order because the order is for a reason. In season 1, we had being present, self-love habits, self-awareness, temperance, mental transmutation, manifestation, and being mindful in that order. We would discuss these topics. Each topic was discussed 3 days in a row. Then you move on to the next topic till you finish the round. Then you start again from being present. For season 2, it's 3 topics, 3 deep topics. So these 3 topics were discussed 7 days in a row before moving on to the next topic in a round. Reveal and heal. Reveal and heal. As soon as you hear that, you already know we diving in. We're uncovering the subconscious, the deep, dark depths, the shadow work, whatever you want to call it, right? So we have reveal and heal, inner child, and synchronicity. Beautiful. Season 2. Season 3, baby. We're diving into unity, healthy boundaries, intimacy, inner zen, discipline, metaphysics, and calibration. So stay tuned, baby, because season 3 gonna be spicy the bum. Season 3 gonna be very spicy. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna leave it right there, because season 3 is gonna be spicy. Anointed Steps got the news coming up. FYI, she's a wealth management professional. And wealth is not just of the pockets, but it's also of the heart and mind. So when she bring in the financial news, she's gonna also bring in the stone of the day, the plant of the day. And if it's flowing in the flow, she might bring in an oracle message too. This is the Mawnin Show, and we curate this for you as we build community. So if you want to big up yourself, you got a product, you got a service, you got some new music, see, this is where we're gonna do it, baby. We're just getting started. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We are just warming up. You hear me? We are just warming up. So let me just play a one big tune real quick before I bring in Anointed Steps with the news for the day. Zine, because guess what? We can't ball in a life.
Can't ball in a life, man.
Gratitude is a must.
Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
Ghost, yeah. So me a come here with a force, yeah. Blessings we a reap and we coursing on full. Oh, in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, not just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends that take off every load. One time did sit down in a class on my board, then only set the road and me go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing. say I just shot ya. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep it burning, yes, that's the motto. If you need a butter, pass through your soul to get bad in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall down right on. But I toast to the friends we take off with the load one time. Big sit down in a class and we pour them. Only set the road and we go on with it, go on with it. Just show our blessings upon me. And send me to tell them a story. Just show our blessings upon me. And that's how I made to give him the door. The breathe and me delight it. Jah knows my passion ignite it. Got the music get me excited. Coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings all down my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored then only said the road and we go on with the road. Toast, yeah, yeah. To toast. Going to rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to
Be
be
thankful.
blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus.
Yeah. Gratitude is a must.
Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off every load. One time we sit down in a class and we board then only said the road and we go on with the road. Toast.
Yes. And I want to send a special ginger tea toast out to Anointed Steps as she comes in with the news for the day. Gratitude to everybody joining us today on the morning show, whether you're here with us vibing right now live or you're going to tune in later upon the replay. We appreciate, love your presence same way. Your presence is a present. We can't believe the camera still a slide down. Y'all see that, right? Anointed Steps, how you feeling?
Blessed and highly favored as we
That's right.
and I. So today, over in our region's world, this looks like the clouds are coming in, washing away some of that good old pollen because it was real thick over here. And I'm talking about thick. So you know, there's a lot of male trees out here looking for some female, looking for that divine feminine.
Ooh, not the pollen from the male trees looking for the divine feminine. You know, we actually have to do a special about how the agriculture has been purposely curated to be so masculine in America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like you can't say, hey, you know, you're being too masculine is because everything around you is really geared towards it. And even if you try, it's a process because everything has to go through this process and reconstructing the feminine energy back into nature because they were reducing the trees, you know, the feminine trees which we need to keep producing more trees because the masculine trees only produce seeds. Now, so far as like plants that do flowering and stuff like that, male plants will produce more seeds. So those are what we need to keep having more seeds to keep growing more. But the feminine energy of the plant brings the flowers, the buds, the fruit. So we need both. We don't need an over surplus of one or the other because it's a divine energy. And beautiful enough, let's go into our financials. So, coming in at the half of the hour, we have the treasuries and private credit, which you know I'm not talking about, will lead the tokenization wave, says Plume Company founder Teddy Cornfrenia. Now, this is very important because I actually had.
Wait a minute, can you rewind? Can you rewind again? Which company and which owner leading the what?
Now the company's name is Plume Plume Co. So Plume Company, and the founder's name is Teddy Cornprina. Now, basically, from a perspective of someone who understands tokenization and why tokenization is so important, because it's a representation of what you created, your manifestation. So if you want to promote your manifestation, how you would do that is by tokenization. So now, Plume Company specializes in blockchain integration, real world assets known as RWAs, with DeFi. DeFi is decentralized financing, and it's targeting global markets like Asia and LATAM in 2025. Real estate tokenization is overhyped due to long lockups and low liquidity, says the Plume Company's founder. Now, I disagree with that, but we're not gonna go down that rabbit hole today. And that's because I do a lot of research in that area because I built a company 2 years. It's now 2 years ago this month, which I seen a shift. So I got positioned for this shift in tokenization of real estate and land and how we can build communities and use NFTs to have um, a community raising. Basically, we're all going to be having a piece of this land. So through tokenization and NFTs, we all can own a patch of land that we all contributed to, which it'll all be labeled on the blockchain that each one of us contributed to owning a piece of it. We would have an NFT representative of the portion that we own of that land. So just using that as an example, we were already going this route. So that's why I seem to disagree with the overhyped about it, because it'll go a long way and it will also stop a lot of fraud that happens within the central banks, the loans, mortgages, and things of that nature. We won't have those issues no more. So I say that it's not overhyped. It's overhyped in the way that they do it, but it's a undervalued market at this moment right now. It's actually a prime time to get in because the market is going down. So now you can position yourself better. So don't take don't take everybody's word for it. Do your own research in that sector before just taking anybody's opinion or um, what they think, because they may just be scratching the surface. I've been researching crypto for about 6 years. Um, he's also not only is he it's listed here that he's actually the co-founder, not the actual founder, but he's also the chief business officer of Plume Network, and he believes that most of the immediate future of tokenization real world assets lies in traditional financial instruments like treasuries and private credit, while more exotic or illiquid assets may be overhyped or too early for mass adoption. Now, believing it's too early for mass adoption, I don't think so, because people are looking for options right now. And the position that the dollar is in as a world currency, as a position, as a position that the dollar is in the world reserve currency, it has lost its power in that. Bitcoin has overturned that. Although Bitcoin is low, that means that it's a good buying price. Never let a low price scare you, because what happens is if the price goes up higher, that produces FOMO. People jump in at the top, at the high, and get taken out because everybody's selling up there. They're not buying up there. It's too high of a price. Know the value of something. Know when someone is overvaluing something so that they get more of a profit out of it. What is the actual value of this asset in general before the inflated price due to greed? Okay, we're eliminating greed and fraud. So that's the first half. Now, the second is the U.S. Justice Department ends crypto crime unit amid regulatory overhaul. Now, this is something interesting because when we're talking about crypto crime, right? Let's just take a pause for the cause. Now, if I really want to get into it with the actual who's doing the crimes here, a lot of the stuff that we hear on mainstream news is put together by Hollywood. Okay, so they script and act these things out so that things look to be a certain way to to persuade you to make certain decisions. It's called manipulation. Okay, and this is how market manipulation happens, is because we will hire someone to do something. We'll even put the money in for it to act it all out. We're going to make it play out on the grand stage of things, where everybody can see it. Turn on the TV and watch the news, right? But the news isn't really the news. So when you're looking at it, you're saying, oh man, so and so got away with millions of billions of dollars. It's a lie. It's really staged so that we can target these exchanges and wallets, right? So now we have President Trump. This aligns with Trump's pro-crypto policies to faster innovation and reduce enforcement-driven oversight. And also the regulatory overhaul. So it's going to stop the new bad actors, like I said, from over-targeting exchanges or wallets, signaling a strategic pivot in digital asset regulation. So basically, remember when I was telling you about centralized and decentralization, it's important to understand the difference between the two, because a lot of the stuff that they're targeting may be decentralization, which is more of your control in your finances than in the central sector. So be mindful of what token they're talking about, what exchanges they're talking about, what wallets are they talking about, because this could be a direct attack on your generational wealth that you're trying to build. And you need to know that, that's nothing to be worried about. I understand this on a technical level. So that's just noise that I don't have to listen to. Now I'm going to keep investing and I'm going to keep building on this network because I believe in what they're doing. So know the businesses that you're getting involved in. This is no different from the stock market, but now you have more control, less regulation. The regulation is so that they don't get over on you. Remember, agencies were created to help us. We are the people. We have the control. All the agencies and agents work for us. They're supposed to carry out administrative duties, okay? We have to know the difference so that you know what side you're on and you can be your own bank, be your own business, and be your own boss with no hesitation. And that's been your financial news for today. Peace out.
Wow. Wow. That was spicy. That was spicy. I must say that was spicy. All right, so basically what you're saying is that it's good for us that they're disintegrating that fake department that was only there to push sensationalized news anyways. Am I hearing clearly? Anointed Steps must be busy doing something while she prepares to give us the plant of the day and the stone of the day.
Sorry about
No, it's all good. I was asking, I was asking if all of that means that um, that's actually working in our favor. That they're taking away that department because it was just sensationalized news anyways, because I'm very much aware that the news is scripted. They literally passed a law saying that they're allowed to lie to us and the news is entertainment, but some people still watch the news for information.
that. And yes, it does put us in a position of no need to worry. Everything is aligning as it should be. See, like I said, the government has very much ties into feeding off of your fear. If you're not in fear, they're not in control. Okay, it's the lowest vibration. to keep you in a low vibration so we can purge you like the sheep that we claim we to be. But we ain't no sheep.
Right.
We can see just fine.
Period. Period. I'm unavailable to be clocking into the fair roll today. Hold on. Is that what Davido said? Quick tune between the news as Anointed Steps bring in the vibes. Gratitude Falls for joining us on the YouTube. See you later. Glad to have you on the morning show, Zine. Here we go.
I'm unavailable. They know they see me. 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 I'm sorry for who won't be my matter. Sorry, I'm only human, so pick nobody para. Like say I carry woman, she na man where I for carry, for carry. And these days when I talk say I be pastor. If you know, you know, you can walk. It is not I got talk. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me.
My life, I don't have no time, Shania. Come see me shining. Got too many birds on my IG. Changing my life, I'm a mama proud. She got me going. This fight to come out freedom. Cause I'm a big propeller. Straight for the north side. Look what you got a big banana. I'm a big propeller. Straight for the north side. Look what you got a big banana. Cause I'm a big propeller. Straight for the north side. Look what you got a big banana. I'm a big propeller. Straight for the north. Walk the fella. Chickadee.
I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me. I'm unavailable. They know they see me.
Yes, I'm your host, Lisa Legs, and it's all about love. Welcome to the morning show. The morning show is live Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. As I'm feeling very creative right now and layer in this affirmation that I'm painting on this denim jacket, it says, savor each step. And this affirmation is from Temperance 3.2. So as I savor each step of this calibration process as we prepare ourselves for the season 3 launch of the morning show, I just want to go ahead and pass the mic back to my news anchor, Anointed Steps. It's such an honor to serve alongside with Anointed Steps as she brings in the news. She just gave us some juicy financial news just now to show us the power of decentralization and having the leverage in our hands to create great wealth for future generations. I can't wait to hear what the stone of the day and the plant of the day is. Anointed Steps, are you ready?
All right. Okay, so little twist that we like to keep it flow. I have my special helper here who wants to read something for you. Here we go.
The audio is low. The audio is low, baby.
What is a variety of spolymers? Hiddenite green Picture trippers, bad romantics. Where to put it? Hidden light, like its cuddly pink cousin, moonlight, should be aimed at the heart. When to use it? When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hidden light is down to make the most of every moment. If you are in a rut, call on hidden light to help you love your way out. Claim your happiness.
So definitely it ties to the kunzite that we talked about yesterday, which was a very beautiful. So if you remember how I was talking about how the look of it was, this one it has it's like bluish. It's like um a green hue, and it's very calming when I'm looking at it actually. So I can only imagine putting both using both of those. And remember, you have two colors to the heart chakra, green and pink. So yesterday was our pink, and today is our green. So that is beautiful.
What's the name of today's stone again?
It is Hiddenite, spelled Hiddennite. Yep, Hiddenite. And we are going to go into our beautiful plant of the day, coming in at cornflower. Beautiful. And in the language of flowers, cornflower stands the delicacy and the calm. And I have my other helper to read the glowing part.
This handling is hard annual, which prefers well to mean soil with moderate moisture. And in full summer. Share you stop. Plantings can live in flowering season.
And the usage, the edible petals have a slightly spicy clove-like taste with a hint of sweetness. They add lovely color to salads and make spectacular candy lollipops. As with many edible flowers, the petals can be plucked and added to ice cubes. Their brilliant color preserves for an elegant presentation. Now, cornflower appears in some herbal teas, blends, the herbal tea blends, and in Lady Grey tea. Don't know if you've ever had that before, but it's actually very light, smooth tea. The long-lasting blooms are a hardy element in flower arrangements. If those for you who have the green thumb and love to do flower arrangements, such as myself, the cornflower petals can also be boiled with alum, then strained to create a dye bath for blue pigment. So I don't know if you've ever had Earl Grey tea, and that I believe is the flower, the taste that you're going to get, and it has these beautiful blue petals. I actually have cornflower, and they're very pretty. Um, it almost reminds you of like how I don't know if you noticed a little bit so far as the bluish hue. Um, cornflower seeds they attract a number of small seed-eating birds, such as the goldfinch. And I believe the goldfinches are in the eastern region, the DMV area is where they're known to be migrating in. So, and also bees and butterflies. So represent oasis, another beautiful flower, which are also they attract oasis. Now, fun fact is also called cornflower is also called the blue bottle or bachelor's button. It's native to Europe, but it's spread to North America. and many other places, first introduced as an ornament plant. The intense blue colors of the flowers are visible long, solitary stalks rising above fields of corn and grain. So the most valuable shade of blue sapphire gems is quite close to the blue cornflowers. You also see them in white, pink, and burgundy. So I believe they've made them into other colors now. Also, historically, cornflowers grew in fields as a weed, but its native habitat has become endangered by herbicides and industrial scale agriculture. Blue cornflower in Estonia's national flower. In France, it is associated with the armistice of World War I and veterans, a parallel to the red poppy prized in the UK and the US. And in Sweden, the cornflower is a symbol of social liberalism. Liberalism. And it is a very, it does resemble a weed, and it could be mistaken as a weed. But the blue, those blue hues that come off of it, gorgeous. That's all I can say. Gorgeous. So, at the end of the day, we are closing it out with beautiful, beautiful vibrations of those flowers. And to tie it all off with our beautiful oracle message. Right?
Before you do the oracle message, is the cornflower edible?
The cornflower is edible.
Like outside of like brewing it for tea, are we using it to garnish our ice cream or our salad?
Yes, you can use it. Remember it said for lollipops.
Ooh, I didn't hear that
So
part.
yeah, so it is. It's lovely. It's a lovely color to the salad, so you can put it in your salad. And you also, if you're making candy lollipops, so you can make that beautiful blue. And then it also has a sweetness. Remember I told you it says it tastes like spicy cloves,
Yeah, I
and
heard
it has
that
a
part.
lovely sweetness. Hmm. And
Nice.
also for elegant drinks as a presentation.
Mmm. Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so as we coming in with our oracle message with a 5 card spread, we have magic happens when you most expect it, and that ain't that the truth, right?
Facts.
And next coming in is the creator air. So the air element is present now. Next coming in is card number 3 is fierce serenity, symbolized by the lion, big Leo energy. Next, we have soul on fire as our number 4 card, and number 5, fearless expression. And this is represented by the mic, which is so fitting that we are out here, doing this in love and podcasting in love, spreading love throughout the channels of vibration. So just expect this beautiful magic to take place. It is unfolding day by day. I am enjoying the element that we are in, the golden age era that is reigning in and bringing in this beautiful abundance of health, wealth, prosperity, abundance, joy, love, happiness, peace, serenity, equality. And this is just a beautiful time for this message to come in. Just be fearless to express yourself, man. Let your soul be on fire for what it is that you believe in. It's your time to manifest. Don't be scared. This is this is wealth transformation time. Get out there, take the information that I'm giving you about these finances, free yourself from the financial, mental stability, the mental strain that's been put on you over decades in your family. And we're just going to now pave the way for something new. Manifest your dreams. Let them come into reality. Your higher self is begging you to co-create. Also,
That's a beautiful message today, especially because we're talking about replenishing ourselves. You know, releasing fight or flight mode is one of the first steps to properly replenishing ourselves, you know, because we're replenishing our peace of mind and allowing ourselves to release that version of ourselves that we created in order to weather the storm. Releasing that anxiety, that ready to go at any given time because we're on standby because we're in the middle of some tumultuous situation. Releasing that and allowing yourself to be at ease and at peace and expect miracles. See, for me personally, I experience miracles because I actually expect to experience miracles. So I'm really glad you brought that up because on my video diary earlier, I definitely spoke of expecting a miracle today. So we're going to close out the morning show because it's already, oh goodness, it's already 11 a.m. We're going to have to get the, we're going to have to calibrate the news so that we're on time because I'm supposed to close out the morning show with a final affirmation message. But we're gonna close it out with Fela Kuti and Laksai Beats, Water No Get Enemy. I love this Amapiano flow and this remix using musical legend Fela Kuti. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I hope I am. I hope I'm not butchering anybody's legacy. This is Lisa Legs anchoring Love in the Morning Show. We got a final word of encouragement. Are we gonna bring in that final word of encouragement right now, loud and clear?
Stay in the spotlight. Don't let your light go out.
Ooh, I love that. From the mouth of babes. Stay in the spotlight. Do not let your light go out. That's right.
On to my lakeside, give me that fire.
what are you going to? Don't mess it there, oh, below my low. If you want to cook food, what are you going to? Someone tell the shape, oh, my love, oh. Not to laugh, but someone tell the shape, oh, my love, oh. What do you know,
Yes, and as we close out the morning show today, I'm your host Lisa Legs. I was gonna say love. I was gonna say love. I'm your host Lisa Legs, and it's all about love. I love to anchor love, and as I do my best to continue to bring these messages out to the forefront, while I'm also inspired to paint, I want to remind you on this beautiful Mars Day to savor each step. Okay? It's all about love. Gratitude. See you tomorrow as we anchor love Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Music, affirmations, community. Check out themawninshow.com.